Welcome to Classic Game Room. There's a lot of great SNK arcade games you may have never played, like Vanguard 2, HAL 21, or Ikari 3 available on the PlayStation Network. And then there's some SNK arcade games you may have never played, like Street Smart, that aren't necessarily great, but they're there. Fight! Street Smart. What's so smart about this street? Anyway, I think this game would have been totally different had they called it Smart Street. And they could have had a bunch of puppets made from old socks teaching you how to spell and count. But no, it's Street Smart, a side-scrolling beat-em-up style fighting game. This one is for those of you who enjoy boss battles in games like Final Fight or Streets of Rage. Because that's all it is, an endless boss battle. So don't get confused, even though it says SNK and kind of looks like a fighting game, it has very little in common with games like The Art of Fighting or King of Fighters. It's Street Smart! But in the end, I think it'll make you dumber. Like a lot of the non-mainstream classic SNK titles, such as Tank 3 or TNK 3, and Prisoner of War, this is available as a PlayStation Mini. For just a few rupees, you can download Street Smart and play it on your PS3 or PSP. The question is, do you want to? Because you don't really do a whole lot in this game except run around and punch and kick and jump out of the way. It's kind of like Pit Fighter or something, I don't know. But I do like the giant public service announcement that you get at the beginning of the game. Winners don't use drugs. How effective is that? Really? When so many of our revered actors, musicians, and politicians have been using drugs for years. Can a screen like that really change somebody's mind who's playing a video game? I think a more effective approach would be this. That's right, instead of preaching to the kids, preach to the drugs. Drugs don't use winners. It's a directive aimed at the drugs to stay away from winners. And speaking of winners, let's talk about what you win in this game. Fame, glory, and girls. That's right. You circle your fighter with a ring of ladies with 80s hair and sail the seas of victory with your champion ship. It's Street Smart from SNK. Play more drugs. Don't use winners. One final thing, don't be confused by the two-player option in this game because like the other SNK minis, there is no two-player option, even though it says so on screen. Let's see which foxy babe we get this time.
Congratulations.
Alright, it's time to set sail in our champion ship. Drugs don't use winners.